Hey, it's your boy Sneaky Fox here, back with another video, and today we're going to be going over my tips and tricks for completing the Live Series Collection. Now, today when I'm recording this, it is currently 7:30 on the full release day on March 18th. So I personally have not completed any collections. I wanted to wait until early access was over, till the full access of the game was out. And with that, let's go into a couple other tips I have. So as you can see here, we are on the show's own website. And as you can see, the Live Series Collection, the cost is under 2 million stubs. And this kind of brings me to my first tip with this video. Choose whether you want to do the AL or the NL. Reason being, if you're hopping over, going for the cheaper teams, and you go Miami Marlins, and then you go Chicago White Sox, and you want to go from the Nationals, and then maybe the Rays or something like that. You're not yes, you're getting progress, but you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot in a sense because yes, you're getting 4, 5, 6 collections done, but those collections aren't really working together in a sense. You want to be able to choose if you're going to do all NL, all AL. Then once you choose that, you want to go, am I going to finish the East, the Central, or the West? And once you pick a division, you start, I'd say, with the most expensive division, or not most expensive division, but the most expensive team in that division. And then you work your way backwards from most expensive to least expensive. And so as we can scroll down here, NL is nearly 300,000 stubs more expensive than the AL here. So I'm going to be tackling the NL West here for 614,690 stubs. Now I will be tackling the Dodgers first because they have 6 diamonds, including the most expensive card in the game, Shohei Ohtani, and I also have Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman, 2 other pieces I can add to put them in my lineup. But with that, let's hop on the game and go over some other tips. Alright, so we are all back on MLB The Show 25. So now for collections here, you can see for these live series here, I have no teams completed. I think the closest I have is like the Tigers with 4 players or something, but those were all no-sell. So we're going over the Dodgers here. Like I said earlier, 6 diamonds. You got Shohei, Mookie Betts, that's about 78K. Freeman, about 20K. Glasnow, Snell, and Will Smith, about 15K total between those 3. But even still, expensive Live Series collection here. So once I do that, I'm probably going to be going with the Padres just because of Fernando Tatis being 53K, the next most expensive. Other than that, the the NL West doesn't really have much. Although Ketel Marte being 84K might change my mind. I think that's where I'm going to be going next. But regardless, we're going to be starting with the commons because then we can, get some stubs just for putting some orders in. So my next tip that I have going forward is to make sure you put buy orders in. So, you see here, Ben Kasparius, I think that's how you pronounce the name. Do not come for me in the comments if I butcher it. But, if we just trying to buy it upright, that's 11 stubs. So right there, instead of putting a buy order, we're losing 6 stubs here. So we'll put in this order here. And then we'll just filter by Dodgers here. And so, it kind of just increases the amount of subs that you would lose just by, putting orders, or just by buying the card straight up. So like this Chris Taylor would be losing 11 stubs. This Edgardo Henriquez would be losing nearly 50. So every little bit adds up. So you want to make sure that you're putting orders in. And so we'll just do this for all of the common players here. Even the 6 stub card, Austin Barnes, I still like to put orders in. It may take a little bit longer, but we are penny pinchers. We try and save stubs where we can. And just like that, all of the commons are in. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll put 4 orders in for bronzes that don't have any orders in on them. Let's see, and then Emmett Sheehan, and then Anthony Banda. And then after we put these orders in here, after time passes, once we get these different cards here, so let's go Landon Knack, Chris Taylor, and then the 6 commons here. So we'll lock those in. So then from here, we just need 2 more Dodgers here to collect to get these 100 stubs here that we're gonna be able to use. And I would say lock them in 10 by 10. Don't lock the cards in all at once. Or, for example, if we have the Shohei Ohtani order that goes in and we're still waiting on some of the bronzes or silvers, don't lock in Ohtani because, let's just say you put in the order for Ohtani here and, we put in the order for, 300,000 stubs that goes through, and let's just say we're at 305,000. Well, we've left ourselves short. We only have 5,000 stubs to flip and try and grow our stub roll. Yeah. So as I was saying before, my mic stopped working on me there. I always try and keep maybe 20 to 30,000 stubs, just free to kind of like build up my bankroll yet again. If I go too low, then there's some things that I, can't flip just because of budgetary restrictions. But, with the 20,000 to 30,000 stub buffer, then, I'm able to put more orders in and kind of grow my bankroll a little faster. So now that some time has passed here, we now have some orders to go through. So Emmett Sheehan and Anthony Banda, once we collected these 2, then we get those 100 stubs added to our total bankroll here. But then you kind of just want to do this with every collection here. So you want to go, 10 cards at a time, lock them in. And typically I'll try and do commons to bronzes to silvers to golds, and leave the diamonds for last. That way, I can actually be certain that I want to, fork out these stubs and make sure that I have enough stubs to flip afterwards here. But then once I complete the NL West, I believe I'm going to go for the NL East next, because we have Juan Soto at 120,000 and Lindor at about 52,000. Other than that, we have Chris Sale, who's about 20K, Acuna, who's about 50K, Michael Harris, 6K, not bad. Marlins will be pretty cheap. The Phillies will have about 50K for Bryce Harper, 16K for Zach Wheeler, and then about 13K for Trey Turner. Overall, I think they're going to be a little more expensive than the NL Central, but then, once that's done, we'll figure out a game plan for the AL. But I want to get one division done at a time and then one league done at a time. That way, I'm not going kind of like choosing and picking where I'm wanting to spend my stubs at. Also, with each division now, so they added this back this year after missing out on it last year. Now the divisions, you are going to get rewards for the NL West, the NL Central, NL East, and then once you collect all of those, you'll be getting the National League reward, which is the Skill Hodges, which honestly doesn't look bad. I haven't really used his swing apart from just trying to grind the TA with his silver card, so we'll see how the diamond card plays. But that is going to be it for tips and tricks for me. As you can see, I have 490,000 stubs here, so I have a little bit of a buffer here. I think I'm going to finish the Dodgers on stream. If you missed that, that will be in last night's stream, so you can always check the VOD on Twitch. But this is going to be the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Anything I would help out the channel is appreciated. I'll see you guys next time.